everybody, it's me, Miz Cracker, and this is everything I eat in a day. The first thing I do when I wake up is just curse the fact that I am still alive. It has been such a rough year, and I'm just like, please, will death come and take me away? But upon waking up, I realize I still have to be here, and so I just kind of like, okay, tell myself, I'm gonna be okay, and I'm gonna have some coffee. I eat first thing in the morning. For me, breakfast is the most important meal of the day. I have coffee, and I have a smoothie. I turn on the kettle on the stove, then I pull down my Ninja. I put it on the windowsill because I used my coffee grinder the wrong way and it blew out all the circuits on my countertop. So I put it on my windowsill and I plug it into the wall. So I get out 2 frozen bananas, which my lovely chef friend taught me to always keep on hand. Hello, good to have a couple of bananas in hand at all times. Then I get out an orange and a half cup of yogurt, plain or vanilla if I've been like really good. And then I toss it all in the blender, blend it up. That's the only ingredients that I put in my smoothie because, hello, I'm trying to eat whole foods that are good for my body so I don't put any processed or refined sugar in there. It's just all natural, wonderful things plus whatever yogurt is. You know, basically the unfrozen ice cream of my dreams. And then the kettle is going, so it's time for coffee. I am a coffee drinker. I am from Seattle, which is where American coffee was born. There is no way for me to go without it. I remember as a kid watching my mother on camping trips pouring grounds into a cup of hot water and then just drinking the coffee from beneath the ground, so she had like a grounds mustache. That's how serious we are about having coffee under any condition. So I have mine in a little bit more refined of a manner. I put it through an AeroPress into my Nicole Kidman cup, which goes with me everywhere I go because so does she. And I have it with just a splash of whole milk to treat myself. Usually after breakfast, I start my workday. And that means getting in an Uber and heading to the Bronx where I have my work studio, where I do all of my cameos to greet fans. It's where I make my wigs. It's where I sew my outfits. It's where I put on my makeup. It's where I live my drag life. And when I am there, I am focused 100%. I usually get my lunch at around 2 or 3 p.m. Basically, it's based on how much I'm suffering. When I feel like I can't take it anymore, I'm gonna have a sugar crash and like Hulk out, that's when I order my lunch. For me, the only health food in the world is sushi. I will order myself 2 teriyaki sushi rolls and eagerly look out the window every 30 seconds to make sure that I'm not missing the delivery. I am a huge snacker. My original name was Brianna Cracker, as in brie on a cracker, and so you have to know that I love those kinds of foods so much. There's no possible way I can give them up and still be myself. That's ridiculous. So I have a lot of snacks throughout the day. I'll have some carrots with ranch dressing if I'm being crazy. Because I am a Jewish girl, I will have a matzah cracker with some peanut butter on it, or plain, because hello, it's the original cracker, and same. For me, a typical dinner is zoodles. I just got myself a spiralizer, and I will get a zucchini, I will put it in the machine, and I will turn it into zoodles, and it is the greatest activity in the world. So I'll have some spiralized zucchini, I'll have some spiralized beets, I'll have some spiralized carrots, I'll throw them all together and put a nice pesto dressing over the top to give it a little bit of flavor. If it's time, if it's the right season, I'll have some wonderful cherry tomatoes with that as well. But basically, this huge spiralized salad looks like noodles, so it fools me into thinking I'm actually having some carbs, and that makes my spirit happy. My favorite meal to cook is chili, because if you are feeling sad and you are feeling cold and you are feeling, most of all, lazy, the easiest thing you can do is get a can of pinto beans, a can of kidney beans, a can of black beans, some ground beef, and some yellow corn, and fry them all together. Like, come on. If you're feeling fancy, you can put a can of tomato paste in there, and shablam, you have some delicious chili, and you can spice it whatever way you want to. My God, it's almost time. Yes, I do a little late night snacking. If for some reason pizza has found its way into my house, I will indulge and have one little slice. It's not even bread. It's like flatbread. It's basically pita. It's basically a health food. I have pizza with everything on it. It's got some broccoli, pepperoni, cheese. It's tomato sauce. Hello, tomatoes are a fruit. Okay? And then it has, of course, the pizza dough, which is Brett. This is why every single New Yorker believes that pizza is the perfect food, because it has all of the groups, including the salts and fats, at the very tip of the pyramid, at the very tip of the pizza, and it is wonderful. My favorite food city in the world is Stockholm, Sweden, because at any time of day, you can get yourself some certified IKEA meatballs with those little berries in lots of gravy. It is so delicious, and they have pastries, and they have wonderful cappuccinos. Everything that you could possibly want, it's there, and it's fresh in Stockholm, because everything in Stockholm is perfect. So, that's everything I eat in a day. Oh, and I can't wait to have a bowl of chili.